Hi, this is Mark with ValueCharts.com. We are looking at a weekly chart of the S&P 500 continuous futures contract. And right now with what we're seeing, I could make a strong argument that on a weekly basis, we could see new highs in this market. Now, this market has really kind of painted a mixed picture here when we look at the weekly picture and the monthly picture. And I'm going to touch on the monthly picture here very shortly. But essentially what we're seeing here on the weekly picture is that we are seeing a higher indicator reading with the MQ momentum, both on the indicator line down here compared to the previous low, and then also on the histogram. So this definitely would point to higher prices. We're seeing this market stabilizing after we got hit a little bit last week. This market went down into the moderately undervalued valuation zone. And now we're seeing this stabilize and really start to come back up here. So I would think at the very least there's a good chance we could go up and break or retest the 1433 high and then ultimately go back up and test the 1468 high. So with what we're seeing right now, I could make an argument that we're looking for new highs. Now, longer term here, if we look at a monthly picture, we can see that the MQ momentum histogram has kind of painted a slowing picture here. Okay, so this is something we need to kind of keep in the back of our minds. The indicator line has not necessarily done this as much. Now, another interesting note is that if we do end up going up here, the weekly picture I think is a more compelling picture at this point in time than the monthly. If we end up going and breaking new highs at the 1468 level on the continuous futures contract, we probably are going to go up and challenge the 1525 level as well. Now, we obviously have a very important election taking place today here in the U.S., and this is going to have a lot to do with the markets. But typically, after these type of elections, we see a renewed optimism in America and in investments and things like that. So there's a good chance that we're going to see some strength here probably through the end of the year in the stock market. I was looking at a potential bearish scenario here with this on a monthly basis, but given the fact that we've held the lows of the previous 2 months and the fact that the weekly picture looks like it's definitely starting to strengthen a bit here, I'm definitely looking to play this market from the long side. And as always, I'm looking to use shorter term intraday value bars or value charts indicators to time precision entries. But that way, regardless of whether I'm right or wrong in the big picture, I end up getting in with a precision entry and oftentimes can put a stop loss in my trade so that if I am fortunate enough to get a degree of separation where the market goes my direction by a number of points, then I really give myself a risk-free trading proposition, which is my favorite kind of trade. We'll continue to watch this market over the upcoming days and weeks. And certainly, I would expect that there's a strong possibility of a surge this week after we have the results of the election in. And then we'll continue to watch to see what happens. So that's all we have for this video. Good luck trading.